Hello, good morning one and all. I am Parthasarathi Misra, a research scholar doing my PhD under the guidance of Dr. Soumi Mohori in the Department of Planning and Architecture, National Institute of Technology, Rourkela, India. For the Youth in Conservation of Cultural Heritage 2020, my topic for the conference is Identification and Selection of Parameters for the Value Assessment of Architectural Heritage, a case study of Odishan Temple Architecture. Before going into the detail of identification and selection of parameters, we have selected 39 Odishan temple for our case example. Among the 39 temples, we have only one World Heritage Site, which is the Great Sun Temple at Konark, 18 centrally protected monument, 14 state Odisha protected monuments and 6 unlisted monuments. All these temples are not yet ranked or categorized on any basis. Some of them are ticketed, which are dead. Here dead means there are no rituals or events performed inside or outside the temple premises. Among the selected 39 temples, 13 temples are not living, which included the Sun Temple at Konark, the World Heritage Site, whereas other 26 temples are living and rituals are performed regularly. Here are some of the photographs from the case study. This is the World Heritage Site, Sun Temple at Konark. These are the centrally protected monuments. These are the State Archaeological Survey of India protected monuments, and these are the some unlisted monuments. Now, we are going to discuss the methodology for identifying the broad dimensions and parameters. We have collected the evaluation criteria and sub-criteria from the various sources like international organizations, which are from UNESCO, ICOMOS and various international charters, governmental agencies and architectural heritage scholars. We have made a hierarchy of 3 levels like level 1, level 2 and level 3. Level 3 is the parameters or attributes which can be measured directly. Level 2 is the sub-dimensions which can be measured with the help of bunch of relevant parameters associated with it. From the collected criteria and sub-criteria, most of the parameters were deleted because of their repetition, a similar area of research, and some are clubbed together for the reduction of the parameters. The same process was done for the sub-dimensions also. After clearing irrelevant parameters for the Odishan temple architecture, we have come to a hierarchy model with 5 dimensions, 9 sub-dimensions and 43 parameters for the value assessment of architectural heritage. All the identified parameters were compared with the previously done research on architectural heritage by various organizations and research. So, now the question is whether all these parameters are contributing to the value assessment of Odishan temple architecture or not, for which we have conducted a Delphi survey with 12 experts. All these experts were from various parts of the world with a minimum of 10 years of experience, and all these experts are either from academia or Archaeological Survey of India or non-governmental organizations which are working on archaeological sites with conservational work. A sample of Delphi process was given with a 2 round. In the first round, the experts were asked to choose to change the definition, scale of measurement and the level of importance of the parameter for the value assessment of architectural heritage in a 5 rating scale. In the second round, to get the better consensus, the experts were asked to value the parameter based on the changed definitions of the parameter for the relevancy in the value assessment of Odishan temple architecture. Based on the median and mean values which are more than 3 and interquartile range less than 1.5, the final list of parameters were selected. The final list of selected parameters was further used for the index value of each temple, from which the ranking and grouping of Odishan temple architecture can be possible. However, in the end, the parameters like scale and enclosure were found to be not relevant to the value assessment model of Odishan temple architecture. This presentation is an initial part of my research. In the later stage, I have used various multi-criteria decision making process for getting the level of importance or the weights of the parameter and aggregate them for the index value of each Odishan temple architecture, where decision makers can take decisions for the sustainable development of the Odishan temple architecture. Thank you.